It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next is the Armadillos, leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Armadillos.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
A nice run on first down. Gets him 6 yards to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 20 carries, 94 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually. Right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the defense gives him. And then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week. But he found a way for his team to win.
Trenton Simpson, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First carry for Nick Chubb. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 21 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Run with Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Armadillos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
3rd and 12. Richardson looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And the Rio offense set to take over.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession.
as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Walker is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Armadillos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Browns set and ready to go on offense.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And a return will stop right around the 25.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Take it at the 37. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at 11-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Back to throw.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down up near the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pritchett, and nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Richardson.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd down, it's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So here's a 3rd and 14.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Well, the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball, but understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! Chris Olave from 8 yards out. And the Armadillos are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Richardson now on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Yeah, they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw again. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Micah Parsons
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second down. Here's Richardson.
Slide.
Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Moore, the man in motion.
Now it's Richardson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A throw over the middle taken in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
7-yard line.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Richardson off the play fake. That's complete to Hutchinson.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And that will be incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
A loss of 6 yards.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Here's J.K. Scott now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
They set up the screen to Chubb. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Richardson.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
The 42-yard line.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
Back to the air with Richardson.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Moss. And he's got this down to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He's got this one to Hutchinson.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The offense on third down, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. Here it's 3rd and 2. Moore, the man in motion.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
Olave motioning to the left.
42-yard line.
They run again with Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
The pass caught by Olave.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. look to throw here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Again, he'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Now it's Richardson.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Richardson.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
And Richardson back to throw it. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Cleveland.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
2nd down, here's Richardson.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 25-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and I think the game balls need to